Last article for the day, last thing for tonight, we are going to talk about this article I found in the Express. Retail is dying but not dead. Written by Kimoy Leon Singh on the 17th of January. Right, so here's the article. Online sales around the world soared throughout the pandemic. This led to some physical stores closing down their doors, some indefinitely. Popular cineplexes like Movietown closed its Chaguanas facility as more people turned to the internet for streaming services like Netflix for education. That's the opening paragraph. However, Omar Hadid, president of the Trinidad and Tobago Retailers Association, told Express the rapid digitization of commerce is completely altering rather than overtaking the role of the physical store. And we need new ways of quantifying its influence. So he was kind of saying that the digitization is altering, but it's not killing them off, basically. And I want to tend to believe that he is right, because Trinidad and Tobago sucks at digital shopping, buying things. Not the implementation of it from a technical perspective. The people adopting it, boy, I find it real hard. What do you think?
Yeah, I tend to agree as well, because I mean, even we have restrictions on some of our cards, as well as that we have a big underbanked population. A lot of our population don't go to the bank to put their money. If you don't put your money, if your money don't go through the bank, you don't have access to credit cards, which is a major source or a major gateway to purchasing stuff online, So we have some barriers to online shopping. I mean, as I say, we have the technical capability, and I mean, the pandemic kind of drive a lot of that. Pre-pandemic, yeah, it probably would have been a bit more difficult, but right now we have a lot of options. You have a lot of options to actually go online.
I order some appliances from one of our appliance sellers and use their website and got it delivered to my home, get the email, get whatnot, warranty, all that stuff. And I was like, but wait now, this thing working good. And I was in total shock. But I mean, when I went on the website, I could clearly go and inspect the website, and I could see the exact technology that they're putting in place and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, these are common technologies that people use. You use WordPress, you use WooCommerce, you think your WooCommerce, you customize your cart, all them kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, if a big company like that could use it, then smaller companies too. So some of them smaller other companies and stuff, I've seen their technology implemented. But when it comes to collecting money from people, men still say, you could meet me by Trinity Mall car park. I'll check it by Grand Bazaar, extra foods, right? Yeah, and you're like, no, we don't want cash.
All right, so there are two things to that, right? So the first one is education, right? Some people don't necessarily know how easy it is to actually set up that, to actually process your payment online and then go straight to your bank account. I mean, speaking to someone who was doing some services for me this past week here. Yeah. I mean, he had a history in IT, but he had no idea how easy it was, for that last step of paying online and getting the money in your account. So people
and you change your man's life, you change his life.
Yeah. I mean, people still had a mindset that it's real difficult. They're really not sure how exactly it's going to work. Right? Other than that, a lot of businesses prefer not to go through the banks. A lot of them prefer to get cash.
Right. Yes.
Because a lot of them to pay tax.
The taxes and thing, yeah.
And that lead back to why we have a big underbanked population.
Especially construction. When men had to do construction work, you had to be going by the ATM and walking around with $5,000 and thing to pay a construction a foreman or something at the end of the week to pay off workers and all them kind of thing, Yeah. And I was like, so why we ain't using the bank, boy? Taxes. Yeah. We can't pass that through the business, thing, all that. And I was like, wait, that's tough. So I get you there, and I agree that in some cases, the level of the level of encouragement is the correct word, but people are encouraged to do online
Incentives,
transactions.
the incentives,
There's no incentivization to say, well, run your business online. We will make it easier for you. Like, I'm guessing that if people were told, here what, if all your online bank transfers, or if anybody pays you via online and you make less than a certain amount per year, you don't have to pay any taxes on it, or you don't have to pay any VAT or some kind of thing. Which I'm sure they probably said in some manifesto or some buzzword or some kind of thing like that to say, well, you don't have to get tax on it. But it's retail.
No, I mean, it does come back to your regular income tax bracket. I think it's over 75,000.
7,500, yeah. 7,500 a month, yeah. 7,500, yeah.
I mean, for the year, I think it's 75,000.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
over that, you pay something. So, I mean, if that amount of money passed through your account,
yeah,
you know, I mean, and so that again, that's what people are trying to avoid. If they make over 75K, they rather get a cash versus it go through the bank account. 80 something, well, somewhere there, you know.
7,500 by 12, 90,000 now. It's
90,
90,000 now.
well, 90, yeah. Right. If you make over 90, and you give people the option, pass it through the bank and pay tax, get cash.
But I don't know. I want it to. I don't want retail to die, because I think there is value in getting some things by a store that is very specialized and you can't find it online, and you could specialize in certain things and you can get stuff faster. But I also want online to get better, because that way people will start to participate in the digital economy more, and then we'll be able to become on par with the rest of the world. Because the rest of the world is either you're fully online or you have a click and mortar. So your store still have things, but your store is just like a warehouse, sort of, more of a warehouse. And people could come and buy things, but the store is, you could ship things to people in Trinidad. And I would love to know that I could get like overnight shipping from a store in Trinidad and the price is comparable. I would love that. I'll buy, but it don't work that way, boy.
Yeah. And I mean, again, it come back to a lot of people not being banked. So most of the consumers will just have cash, you know, they're buying from your store. You know, it'll be the same thing, but still just, if they had to order online and then they still have to come and meet you in person, but they just go to the store.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that so bad. But, okay, yeah, so some parts of the article, let me make sure I represent it properly. There were some parts of the article that said that the downturn in sales from brick and mortar stores was because of the economy and people not having as much money. And it's not just that they're shopping online, because online shopping has dropped also. But it's really more of a money thing. But they definitely did say that they were worried that after the pandemic that all of the stores would have to close down, but a lot of them didn't close down because Trinis love to feel the vibes.
Yeah, I mean, because I think it goes back to, you know, during the pandemic, it was on a lockdown, everything was home, everything online. Now that things open back up, you know, people feel the need. People just want to get out. They don't want to be, you know. So if they get the chance to go in the store and, you know.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not a fetter or anything like that now. So I never really check out sites like islandtickets.com and them kind of thing.
Yeah.
People buying their tickets for fets and shows and concerts and things online, or you think they go in and get physical tickets go by this barber shop and buy a ticket, or go by excellent stores and get a ticket or something like that.
I'm not the best person to answer that, you know.
Well,
I used to be in, you know, but now, nah, I'm not sure.
All right, both of we dead in the water there. All right, if this make it to our podcast clip, anybody, just send a reply in the chat and let us know if you think that, you know, people buy tickets for shows and whatnot in the online source. Because I had to work with a show last year, October, and we real push them online ticket sales. I mean, talking about push, like crazy. And from the time you make them tickets available physically, everybody went and buy the physical ticket. And I was like, after all that push, boy.
Again, it come back to the population, the culture. A lot of people do have access to credit card, like a lot.
But no, you could have used a debit card. Because it was set up in such a way where I think they was using one of the payment providers in Trinidad, and all you had to do is put in your
you use your debit card.
Your Visa debit card, yeah.
Well, would you still need to go in and collect a physical ticket?
Nah, you're getting a QR code, and
right.
I think your QR code is you walk with your phone by the door, and they scan your QR code.
I think it's probably education, and people probably not trusting the technology. They probably still had a mindset you need a physical ticket. So it's about educating people. So let them know, all right, this QR code is unique, only you alone. So no scalper could come and take no screenshot. Where do you take a screenshot?
Well, I mean, you ain't gonna take a screenshot of the QR code and send it to somebody, because that will be education. Because somebody could be like, but they my code, boy, my code, look, and you forward it to everybody. Like that you ticket you sent to everybody. That is tough.
So that's a culture, and I don't know if I could say we're getting there. I mean, people like me and you, I would be open to buying online. Just go scan your code and you go through. But
you give me a chance.
I could see a lot of people probably interested.
Feel that the thing will work properly and them kind of.
Let's say people older than me attending these concerts, and people my age and older, the people with a lot of spending power. Younger, sad to say, younger people in the 20s, whatever. I mean, you'll have exceptions to the rule, but generally, people
somebody
in the 30s, 40s, 50s, they have the spending power.
And them men want no QR code to go. Well, you put it in perspective there. All right, I hate you. All right, sorry. I was going to say that every show, because when you put things in perspective, I was be like, damn it, I hate when he makes sense. Okay, cool. All right, we coming up on 45 minutes there, so that was this was a good run, aside from a computer freezing. And I'm going to update the drivers right now because I can. So thank you very much for listening.
With a maintenance schedule.
Boy, and the backup, the disaster recovery plan. The disaster recovery plan was just now hold down the power button for 5 seconds, and Chrome was just throw back up all the tabs. So I was like, all right, everything goes back as normal. So thank you very much for all those of you who are listening. Thank you very much, Mr. Redbit himself. You can find him at redbit_tech on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn.
Oh, not LinkedIn. I use my government name on LinkedIn. But on LinkedIn, but no LinkedIn for now. Those are the platforms, All
right, we'll ask any further questions. Redbit_tech, and he does websites on his side, and he has a very good assistant for websites now. And I am Mr. Charles, makeITsimpleTT. You can find our handle anywhere. Just search for makeITsimpleTT, and you'll see more Cape and CSEC stuff these days because exams coming up. But we have a lot of tech stuff going on. And the podcast, anchor.fm/makeITsimpleTT, or you could search in any one of your podcast apps. Look for the Trinitech. Let's put Trinitechcast, and you'll find it. Thank you very much for listening. It was a good run. Till next week, and we hope the server come back up in the business registration office later.